The worst things about YouTube. Reaction video. There's this one guy on YouTube, he's getting insane popularity right now, and he's literally just watching videos on YouTube and reacting to it.
Fucking copyright infringement and content theft is shite, man. Content! They steal other people's content and they make a living of it. That's theft, man. The fair use policy is being abused by these dickheads, right?
You wish you could profit off other people's work and exploit stupid, dumb YouTubers.
Reaction shot joke. Reaction shot.
I love things that are lifted directly from other sources.
Listen, it's not just Tyrone. All reaction channels are fucking dog shit. Alright? Absolutely dog shit.
The new gold rush is here, and no, it's not NVIDIA chips relating to AI products. If you've been on YouTube/TikTok lately, I'm sure you've seen heaps of people talking about the economy, about how bad it is despite what the mainstream media or the governments around the world will tell you, which is fair enough. People need to vent their frustrations, as they feel helpless. Most of the economic issues we're facing are thanks to government incompetence, which you can't really do much about other than vote every time there's an election, but it's too early in the video to be saying anything negative about our amazing, powerful, awesomely cool overlords. Glory to the government. I had a video shadow banned before because I spent 30 seconds out of an hour and 22 minutes talking shit about my state government. So I'll shut my mouth before this gets shadow banned too. Point is, times are tough, and people rightfully complain about it. Now, what a fair few channels have started to do is they will react to people complaining about the economy, or worse, they'll straight up just play heaps of TikToks back to back to back, and then give some very brief thoughts once or twice in the video. They're literally getting ad monetized, and they're using other people's content to do so. These are the most egregious examples, but even those that actually provide commentary are still not really doing any work themselves at all. They're just harvesting TikTok rants that others have made, and then just talking about it. 60 to 70% of their video length isn't even their own content, so that's a good way to stretch out your videos and have more ad placements. And the best part for them is, because the terrible economy is super relatable to a lot of people, channels like this will continue to grow rapidly because more and more people will flock to these types of videos for comfort, or so they don't feel so alone. So it's just an easy way to get a monetized YouTube channel, and you barely have to do any work yourself because other people have already done the work for you. I'd jump on this trend myself, but I have other shit that goes on in my life. I can't be sitting here making YouTube videos all day. I don't know how many newer viewers are going to watch this video, and I'm sorry to the regulars who always have to hear this. But for any newbies here, I work 2 jobs, 7 days a week. I basically just finished a postgraduate university study. My CPA studies, that took me like 4 years. I have my own YouTube channel, and obviously, how else are you seeing this? I'm a gym rat, I trade the stonks, and I'm in the process of building a house. Well, still waiting on some crap from the banks and the local council, but the point is, I have other shit to do other than just download people's TikTok videos, then repost them in my own YouTube channel for that easy dosh. Now, yeah, I've done reactions myself before, but 1, it's not my entire channel, and 2, a very small percentage of the video is someone else's content. Take my reaction to this Gen Z dude talking about the job market. I turned a 3-minute TikTok into more than an hour's worth of content. I didn't take a 3-minute TikTok, then spend 30 seconds talking about it. Or worse, I didn't play that 3-minute video, then play another separate TikTok after that. Here I am, trying to make more original content. Obviously, I'm not the only one who's made a net worth video or shares how much money they earn. But all of this I made myself. And they aren't as popular as reaction videos. If only I figured this out earlier. I'd have way more videos about reactions on here, since those are easier and quicker to make. Yeah, they're a little more annoying to edit than my usual stuff, but net, they take way less time to make overall. The worst example on my channel of this reaction stuff is a video I made on the most underrated fitness influencer, in which I showed many clips from this very informative YouTube channel. So I suppose we're all somewhat guilty of this. However, the intention was to show why that channel was so good and encouraging them to go check out the rest of their stuff. And it was clips from multiple videos. It's not like I played the entire thing and then told people to go check out the video they just saw me react to. And even then, it was about 50% of my entire video. Like, yeah, that's a lot, but it's still less than some of these reaction channels, and I only did that once. Once out of 150 plus videos. I don't do it every video. And even then, again, it was educational and showing some highlights of a great channel. It wasn't totally using someone else's entire video and barely saying much else, or it wasn't posting consecutive TikToks from other people's, then reacting by saying, damn, that's crazy. Grade A Under A made a video about this ages ago. He made a video about some guy in particular who'd straight up just play someone else's video with his face cam watching it. This is a slightly different scenario because the channels he was slandering basically did nothing besides play someone else's video and barely say anything, which does happen with some of the channels I've seen. Like, even those channels that barely react are rapidly growing. The ones who barely do anything in terms of reaction, no matter what, they're all rapidly growing. Any reaction type channel, aka take someone else's content, then repost it, they're all rapidly growing in this environment. But everything Grade A Under A said is relevant to what's currently going on. It's kind of odd how these channels haven't been struck down with copyright strikes. I suppose these channels didn't receive copyright strikes or whatever because they're harvesting many TikToks. Guess that's a loophole since they're using content from a totally separate platform. However, even then, there are reaction videos using existing YouTube videos, but I'm also referring to those channels that use lots and lots of smaller TikTok videos and then reacting to them. Zachary Smiggle also made a video about this recently too. He mentioned his video started performing poorly when some other big YouTuber reacted to it. 'Cause everyone saw his video from the reaction video, so why go watch the original? And even when they did, it ruined the average watch time because people would come over for a second to click a few buttons, the like and subscribe and whatever, then leave. Not good for your channel's metrics, since I think average watch time is more important. I don't know though, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, but his title is bang on. The YouTube algorithm promotes thievery. Reaction channels literally steal content someone else has made, all that time and effort into their content that someone else has made, and someone is there sitting there playing that video, pausing every now and then to say something, and those channels perform way better. I was going to show some segments from both videos and why I agree with them, but how ironic would that be in a video that's complaining about people using other people's content in their videos? So, all I'll say is go check out those videos and you'll find I basically agree with everything. Grade A Under A mentions it's theft, stealing someone else's video and then reacting to it, which is true. And there's a comment made under Zachary's video saying, why bother putting in effort making your own content when you can just react to someone else's content, which is true. Zachary mentioned how once someone's shown most of their video, no one wants to rewatch it, tanking the video's momentum/performance, which is also true. And there's plenty more comments/statements that I agree with. Now, yeah, this comes across as me whinging, like, how ironic. I'm complaining about people reacting to people complaining. Now we just need someone to react to this video, so the reaction complaining loop is complete. Complainingception or whatever. But it's kinda a cheap way to make ad revenue and also leech off other people's content in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm alone on this. Recently some video How Money Works made on men giving up was well edited, as always, and a bunch of manosphere type channels started reacting to it. Their videos took 1/10 of the effort, maybe even less. They took 1/10 of the effort the original video did, and their videos did almost just as well, I think. It's literally rewarding laziness. And as someone who's got basically 3 degrees and works 7 days a week, amongst all the other shit I do, I'm not a fan of people being rewarded for laziness. Like, fuck, could have just told me this way before I embarked on this massive grind in my 20s, could have just become a reaction YouTuber instead. Way less effort, way more reward. So why do I care so much? Why do I care enough to the point where I dedicated an entire video to it? Well, as I said before, it's rewarding laziness. And also, like what I mentioned before, it's theft. Well, like, it's not really theft if the reactor has most of the video being them talking and not videos from someone else, which doesn't usually happen. Most of the video they upload is shown from another channel / another TikTok account. I'll use my channel as an example. I have 150 plus videos on here, and at the moment, I'm around 1,670 subscribers at the time of writing this script. Totally grateful for this, especially considering in early 2021, this YouTube thing was a pipe dream at best. It seemed like a long shot, a Hail Mary, so I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for this growth. Truly, I am. However, recently I've seen heaps of other channels shoot well beyond mine, and they did it in way less time, with way less videos. And guess what their channels primarily consist of? Yep, other people's content. I found a number of these channels after trying to find more info on the labor market for a potentially upcoming video I'm making. I don't know, we'll see. And then I found a bunch of these reaction channels, and guess what? I'm not kidding, 90% plus of the video is them playing a bunch of TikToks in a row, maybe jumping in halfway through to make a short 30-second comment that can be summarized as, "That's crazy," and maybe they make some bland generic comment at the end of the video. On screen now are some of the most egregious examples I've seen. These are the channels that mostly post TikToks consecutively and then maybe make a generic comment halfway through. And then they end the video with some brief generic summary that is about 1/10 of the length of the rest of the video. There are some other channels that talk a bit more than these channels, but even then, like 60 to 70% of the video length are just TikToks / content from others, and they're also growing faster than my channel. So I've made 150 plus videos, and some of these videos are super long, like way more content than these reaction YouTubers. So if anything, in a way, I have more than 150 videos on here, since you could split some of my hour-plus long videos into 2 or 3 videos. And yes, I have done reaction types before, but like 20% of the video max is showing someone else's content, not 50 to 90%. And even then, that's not what most of my channel is. So here I am making original stuff, coming up with ideas, editing everything myself, editing the stutters from my script, which takes ages considering how long the scripts are and how bad I am at reading off scripts. See, I just screwed up again. I'll leave that edit in. I'll leave those blunders in so you see what kind of screw-ups I have when I'm reading this script. Meanwhile, reaction videos just play something and then they just spit out their initial thoughts and then move on. So why did I even bother making all this original stuff myself? I should have just been a reaction channel. And you'll also find most of these reaction videos aren't even educational. It's just some thoughts on something. Like showing again my video I made reacting to that 3-minute TikTok that I turned into an hour-long video. I explained why this guy was having his job market issues and provided potential solutions. I didn't make a 4-minute video, 3 of which was his TikTok, aka using someone else's content, and then finished the video with, "Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, job market is cooked. Relatable AF." Like, here I am trying to educate the younger generation and sharing my journey and whatnot, showing what's possible if you put in the work in the right direction, showing ways you can improve the most important aspects of your life. And my channel is, in a roundabout way, being punished because it's not posting someone else's content and then just reacting to it. Not saying every reaction needs to be educational, but it should be at least entertaining, which in most cases it's not. It's literally just a "damn, that's crazy" type moment or a "relatable AF" type comment. I don't know, I know this comes across as me having sour grapes, but it's not like I'm annoyed that other channels are growing way faster than mine. Plenty of channels grow way faster than mine. I mean, I work 7 days a week. Of course, other channels will grow faster than mine when I've got 70 plus hours per week to dedicate to work/driving to work. It's just the method in which they're outgrowing me is what's annoying. And not even just me. Think about other channels that have full video edits, very time consuming and expensive, or someone who vlogs their day, like, I don't know, they're a fitness channel or whatever, the constant filming of their life, their workout, etc. Even that is more effort than these reaction videos. Or you have extremely educational videos on this platform that don't do as well as reaction videos. Basically, what I'm getting at is, my channel aside, reaction channels growing faster than other channels punishes original content and informative content. Why make original or informative content or share your education/experiences when you can just make a reaction channel and make generic comments after you've posted someone else's TikTok? The best educational or informative reactions I've seen are something along the lines of, oh yeah, my rent was $1,800, now it's $2,500. Like, okay, cool, thanks for spending 30 seconds to tell us something along those lines after showing 2.5 minutes of someone else's content. Now, why is this a potential problem? It's because if this trend continues, it will basically kill off any creativity on this platform, in my opinion, or at least it'll severely disincentivize it. Like, why bother putting in heaps of effort to grow a YouTube channel, or sharing your education and providing guidance to others, or making fun creative videos, when you can just wait for someone else to do that, recycle other content and say, damn, that's crazy, after all of it. The algorithm is making this problem worse, as Zachary explained, and the economic climate means people will actively seek out other people struggling so they realize that they're not alone. But it's not like the people seeking comfort/coping are going to the people who originally posted their unfortunate situation online. They're going to the channels that poached content from those people posting their unfortunate situations online. There are some channels I've seen of people like talking in their car about their struggles. That's different. That's their own original content. They didn't poach other people complaining on social media and then post that to their channel. And they're the ones receiving ad revenue and subscriber growth thanks to others who are only there to basically wallow in their sorrows. Like, yeah, those other channels that are posting their own sorrows on their own YouTube channel in their car. Like, yeah, pressing record on your phone, talking for 15 minutes and uploading the video doesn't require that much effort either, but it's original content, which is fine. But yeah, these are just my thoughts on the current gold rush of new content. Unfortunately for many other creators out there, there's a low effort content gold rush going on right now, and they're not a part of it. And I need to make this clear, it's not that I'm upset that a heap of other YouTube channels are growing right now, it's the method in how they're growing that's the issue. To recap, these reaction channels are essentially poaching other people's content, profiting from it, and they're in a roundabout way low-key exploiting their suffering if you really think about it. So yeah, this short AF video, for my standards anyway, was just to point this out. And hey, if you guys are struggling in the labor market right now and need a way to make some extra money, just make a reaction YouTube channel. Easy money. Can't wait for this video to be reacted to. Thanks for watching. That is all.